Hey Aquarius, this is EJ from Taurota Tarot. I hope you guys are having a good start to your week. I hope you're planning on having a good Valentine's Day. I am. This is for Aquarius, February 2019. How's your money? How's your honey? Do one more shuffle. We do one row for the money, one for the honey, one card for overall energy, and 3 for guidance from the universe. Right, and just a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. Cut these up. And let's see what we got going on for my Aquarians. So your first card in the money row, 4 of Wands. Second card is a Tower. Third card is the 7 of Cups. In your honey row, Judgment card, 7 of Coin, and the 3 of Coin. And from underneath the deck, overall energy is a 2 of Swords. Well, let's see what we got going on for my Aquarian babies. I'm just looking at this 2 of Swords card. Your overall energy being a 2 of Swords. For some reason, you're not accepting reality, Aquarius. It's something about what's going on in your experience right now that you just are not willing to accept. And I have a real strong feeling it's about a relationship. And you don't either want to accept the change or the end of it, and you're kind of just hanging on. You're just hanging on. And it's causing you more mental anguish, and just making you overall, your energy overall is just kind of bringing you down. In the money row, your first card being the 4 of Wands, it's like you missed an opportunity with your money to get you to the next level. So this could be anything from missing, your timing was just off with an investment. You may have had to pay extra taxes for something because you took it out too early or you left it in too long, whichever the case may be. And it's kept you from doing some of the things that you want to do. This is not new. You've known about this for a while. You're trying to make adjustments to your money and your finances so you can correct whatever this is. But until you understand the process that you're working within, so if it's an investment, if you're dealing with a broker, if it's annuities, whatever the little thing is that you're dealing with, and this is not going to resonate with everybody, but for those that it does, try to understand the process so you understand fully what's going on and not just what a third party is telling you what's going on with your money. Especially with things like annuities where you're getting, if you've got a settlement and you're getting monthly chunks out of it and whatever's going on with that, make sure you understand the process. So if you're trying to get out of that, or if you've gotten out of it and you found out you got out too early and you had to pay extra taxes, try to learn that process so when you go to do it again, because I've got a hard feeling that you're going to, whatever you just messed up and missed, you are definitely going back for seconds to figure out how you can get that, because whatever it is it will financially take you up a notch and it will provide you with some cushion. But because you missed it this time, universe is very clearly saying that you need to learn that lesson so when it presents itself again, you'll be ready to act. There's a Tower moment that's coming with your money, and it may well be related to what I'm just talking about. So there's going to be some kind of shortfall. You're not going to have enough to do something that you want to do or need to do, and you're going to have to just go back and start that process over again. If you were saving for a trip You're going to realize that you don't have anywhere near what you need to have to make that trip. And of course, that brings a lot of disappointment because you think you're doing one thing and you find out you only have enough to do another. Don't let that setback put you in a rut where you just throw your hands up and say, fuck it, I'm not going to do this. Screw it. Don't let it do that. Because there's an opportunity to do something else, just in the course of you figuring out that you don't have enough to do what you're trying to do. You're going to find out there is something else that you can do. But if you're in a rut or if you're fucked up about some shit, you're going to miss it. You're going to have to just stay open. It's one of those things you're going to have to just stay open to. But you do, if you haven't had it already, you do have a financial tower moment coming. And it's going to be about a particular thing. Like I'm saying, a trip. Maybe you were saving up for a car. Probably less car, more house. And you're going to find out you just simply do not have. It's like I'm dropping the stone here. You don't have enough. You don't have enough. Learn that lesson. Whatever it is, whatever you miscalculated or whatever was miscalculated for you, learn that lesson and start over. Don't get stuck in that energy. With the Seven of Cups being right there next to it, that's in this deck, the straight up meaning of the card is wanting something that you're actually not ready for. And this may well be, if you back up a card, the reason for the tower moment. The universe is probably telling you at a whole nother level, you aren't really ready for that yet. And that may be why you missed the opportunity with the first card here to do something with your money that would have taken you to the next level. But universe is clearly saying you weren't ready. You aren't ready to go where you think you want to go. So in that, whatever the next level is, if you're going from $50,000 to $150,000, if you're going from $15,000 a year to $30,000 a year, even though those numbers are small and they don't sound like a lot, you go from making $10 an hour to making $20 an hour, I guarantee your life is going to change. And if you're not fully ready for those changes, because the more that you make, the more that you acquire, more responsibility, more money, more problems. What the hell? So this concerns me, the Seven of Cups, that you're not ready. So that is definitely telling me what you're trying to do is big. Understand the culture and the lifestyle that you're getting ready to put yourself up to. And there may be some things there that you're unaware of. Whatever it is, playing golf, buying a house somewhere in the islands, whatever. There's something there that you may not like or you may not be used to. So don't shake your fist at the sky and go, oh, God, why you do this to me? I could have been at the next level. Universe is telling you you weren't ready for it, and everything that happened, including this tower moment that's coming, is preparing you. But right now, you aren't ready for it. In the Honey Row, the first card, the Judgment card, you need to forgive your sweetheart. They said something to you and they just hurt your feelings and you all fucked up about it. And you want to hold a grudge, Aquarius. You can't do that. Whatever was said, and I'm just looking at the card and it's all dark and your sweetie sitting over there looking all crazy and you just ready to cut their head off. There was no malice. They were trying to tell you the truth about something, and wanted you to know it from them. So forgive them. Just know that everything don't come out right all the time, but you understood what they were trying to say to you, and this is not going to resonate for all Aquarians, but for those that it does, whatever your partner said to you, they didn't mean to hurt your feelings like that. And, Aquarius, are you just really in your feelings like that, or you just overdoing it? I mean, that's something to think about. And I know what you're saying. How could you say, yeah, I'm just, check yourself just to know where you are in the process so you can be responsible for your actions, which takes us right to the next thing. Um, think about the goals that you want to achieve with your partner. Um, Instead of maybe nitpicking so much about how your partner's responding or what they're saying or what they're doing about things that aren't really important, maybe it's time the two of you sit down and start talking about what kind of goals you want to set. Do you want to continue the relationship? What direction is the relationship headed in? Are you going to stay like you are if you don't live together? Is it a thought about living together? If you live together, is it a thought about getting married? Going to the next level, which is funny, that's the first card in the money roll, but that same concept of missing an opportunity, and that kind of resonating down here in the honey row. The two of you may miss an opportunity to be closer and have a better bond if you don't set some goals. It just may be that thing where you will just miss a huge opportunity to change your lives, even in small ways, for the better. But if you don't have a direction that you need to go in or goals that you need to achieve, that's going to be an area of your romantic life that you're going to miss. And then, I mean, shit, what else? The Three of Coins, it's about making plans. And you guys, that's what you need to do. You need to set some goals and start making some plans to do some things. Certainly after you get through all of this, but if your money situation is going to put you at a different lifestyle status, you know, now's the time to start seeing what would you like to do if you had XYZ amount of money. Would you go boating? Would you go fishing? You like the mountains? You like the desert? You like the beach? What would you do? What would you do and even if your money is just translating to you being able to take a trip every year or two, where would you like to go? What would you like to see? I mean, where in the world? And then from there, you figure out how much does it cost to get there. And you start laying out a plan so you can start achieving some goals. And at the end of that, you come up with a good trip, you and your partner bond, and everything is everything. But the work that you put into achieving that goal makes everything the better. Forgive your partner, Aquarius. Just forgive them. They didn't mean whatever they said, y'all, because I can just feel y'all are just bristling like, I cannot believe he said that to me. And you just in your feelings. It's okay. It's okay. Just make the decision that you're going to forgive them and move on. That and the Tower card in your money roll, just knowing that you may need to start over, and this may, going back to making plans about a trip, this may well be about that. You may have to start over if you're trying to buy a house with the down payment. Just know it's okay. And if you start talking to your partner differently about your relationship and your finances, you may manifest some good things out of that. Let's see what the universe has for guidance. The Three of Cups, Knight of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. So Aquarius, universe wants you to know that you're supported. If you're feeling like you're going through some of this, especially with your money, which if my table were bigger, that would be about where that card would be. There's support there for you. You need to reach out to some people so they can help you. And don't be afraid to take good advice. Not anybody's advice, but good advice. And if people are trying to help you get on a different kind of financial path or help you get to that next level, accept the support. It will get you further than you just trying to go it alone. With the Knight of Swords, you're going to have to tame, you're going to have to just add some discipline to your money and your relationship. With your money, you're going to have to get better at knowing where the opportunities are. Again, you missed the opportunity to go to the next level with your money, however that resonates. You're gonna have to just bring some self-discipline to it. If not, you got this wild air energy of swords of just blowing this way, that way, and the other. So try to bring some discipline. Try to tame what's going on with your money and your relationship. And the best way to do for either of those things, the best way to get anything under control is to start talking about it. And once you start talking about it, you start thinking about it. And once you start thinking about it, you can start doing things to make changes to help you. With the Eight of Wands here, they're good things. They're for you. You just need to slow down and pay attention to everything that's going on. So this would probably be reversed because wine energy is fast. But in this instance and in this context, you need to slow down. The universe is very clearly hitting the brakes. You need to slow down and pay attention to some of the things that you may have missed with your money, some things you may be missing out on in your relationship, and definitely getting out of this rut, this mental just fuck it, I'm done attitude, and just in your head. If you start working on your goals, especially with your partner, you'll see some big changes, and it won't take a long time to see them. And so the sooner you can get started. And for some of you, you know, you may be thinking about starting a family with your partner. Have a conversation before you get in your head which way you want to go. You do want to have kids, you don't want to have kids. I know that's only resonating with very few of you, but it's there, so I have to say it. But that's another area that with your partner, you need to have open and honest conversation, and you need to stand in your truth and say what you feel, particularly where it's concerning having kids. All right, Aquarius, I'm going to leave your reading there. I love you. I hope you guys have a wonderful week and a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.